Welcome back. It's a Wednesday. It's April 19th.
April 19th. It's
The
18
digression.
days after April Fool's Day.
Wow.
Hey,
No fooling?
really? 18,
Wow.
not 19.
If you're hearing that rumble, it's because we got a thunderstorm.
It's thunderstorming. This is our first official thunderstorm for this area, I think,
Yeah.
of the spring.
I would agree.
We did have a thunderstorm a few months ago at the tail end of winter.
But I just opened my book of alternative facts. We've had thunderstorms 14 times this year.
14 times.
14. Yeah.
That's not fake news, is it?
No, it's alternative facts. It's a big difference.
Alternative facts. They're the real facts. Oh,
They're the
speaking
real
of
facts.
fake news and alternative fact lovers, O'Reilly.
Bill O'Reilly, he
Out
gone.
of here like a cheap suit in June, bitches.
Even Fox has some lines that they
Well,
don't want crossed.
I don't think it was their line. I think their parent company, 20th Century Fox.
I heard it was from Murdoch down. Rupert Murdoch.
Said he's got to go. Yeah, but he's been here for 20 years. Yeah, that's 20 years too fucking long.
Yeah. So he'll land a job on some like satellite radio station.
Maybe
Are you kidding me? He's printing money.
him and Tommy Lahren can maybe have their own show.
No, because she's pro-choice. He just can't be with people who are pro-choice. Louis C.K. said it best. Yeah, you know what? Abortion is killing babies, but I think women should decide to kill babies or not. They should be the deciders of the people who kill babies or not.
I've decided
I love that.
baby killers, non-baby killers. In
Yeah.
fact, it's not even pro-choice or pro-life or whatever.
Yeah,
It's pro-baby killer,
yeah.
pro-baby saver.
Yeah, he the funny part of it, you watch his new special, but his take on abortion was hilarious. It's either taking a shit or it's killing babies. It's one of the two. It's nothing else. It's either killing babies or it's taking a shit.
That's quite the dichotomy.
Yeah, I know, but he's right. Yeah, if you're pro-choice, you're basically like, that's not a thing. Whatever.
It's not a thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, before we hit live,
Yeah.
I was, one of the first internet videos I ever saw was a man on the street thing, and it wasn't really a prank. It was more of a guy had a little Pepsi bottle with about much Ipecac in it, and he goes up to the guy and he's asking people walking up and down the street, "Hey, $50."
We were talking
No.
about this beforehand, by the way. This has nothing to do with abortion.
No, nothing.
It's just you came into this cold. You're just like, hey, let's talk about this.
I like to
What
think I
the
came in
fuck?
dry.
You came in dry and cold. But anyway, go ahead. You had
Blew
like
dry and cold like a zombie boner.
necrophilia, huh? Good
Well,
for you.
is it necrophilia if they're still kind of zombie live?
That's a good question. I don't know. If you
I know.
fuck a zombie, is it necrophilia?
Right.
They were
mean,
dead at
it's-
one time. I have to say it is, but they're
I mean,
animated.
I mean,
now,
it
so-
could be molesting a corpse. I think that's a law, or abusing a corpse, or
Well, isn't
interfering with a corpse. That's what they call it.
the technical definition of brain dead meaning you're dead, right? And I believe zombies are brain dead.
Yeah, but I just like interfering with a corpse. It sounds like something happens in basketball.
Yeah.
It's like, just some guy's just drilling a corpse in the graveyard.
Oh God.
All of a sudden, you hear the whistle in your ear, and the guy in the black and white stripes runs in. Interference of a corpse.
Get to this.
20 years. Sorry.
Get to where the fuck. Jesus. So what were you saying?
What would
This-
be the sign? What is this?
of
Would this
fucking
be
a
the
corpse?
sign?
It would be a fist in an orifice.
Interfering with a corpse.
Yeah.
20 years. I don't know what the next move would be.
20 years. 20 years in the slammer.
20 years of hard labor.
Ooh. Playing
No,
hard.
okay. Anyway, they're trying to get these people to drink the Ipecac, right? Nobody will. Nobody will. And finally, he's like, "Hey, I've asked all these people if they take $50, I'll give you $75 if you drink this Ipecac." He's like, "Well, what is it?" "Oh, it's just something people take when they don't feel well." Mm-hmm. Well, what does it do?
It's medicine.
It'll make you throw up. Do you want to do it? $75. "Oh, I don't know." He goes, "Tell you what, $100. "I don't know, man. I don't want to do it." So he's like, $250. He just takes it up a net.
Yeah.
Guy's like, guy's kind of starting to waffle. He goes, "Tell you what, $500. All you have to do is drink what's in here." And then this dude, he's funny because he's a little ponytail suit wearing guy.
Okay.
You know?
Okay. Would he be the type of guy who would put his hair in a bun?
Probably.
Okay. Okay.
And so the guy's like, he's asking these homeless people, "Should I do it?" should I do? It's like, yeah, because that's where I go for advice.
Yeah, the homeless.
The
of
guy's
course.
sleeping in a sleeping bag next to a cactus.
Dude, they got that street smarts.
They do got the street wisdom. I'm going to give you that, and I'm not dogging them anyway. But I'm just like, if I'm going to go for advice, I'm just going to phone a friend.
Yeah,
something like that.
What
anyway,
if your friends are homeless?
Well, then I'm asking their advice.
Okay,
that's smart, very smart. Anyway, so the guy's like, "Fuck it, I'll do it." Literally, he says that, "Fuck it, I'll do it."
Yeah, and
so he downs the Ipecac, and he's like, he goes to take the money. The guy's like, "No, you gotta wait. You gotta wait 5 minutes."
Oh God.
The guy's like, "Why do I gotta wait 5 minutes?" He goes, "Well, we'll just, all you gotta do once you throw up, the money's yours."
Yeah. This is a violent puke, wasn't it?
Sorry.
Oh, jeez.
He's like, "Well, do you feel anything?" "Well, got a little spittle." He's like, "Well," he goes, "Can I have half the money and you can give me the rest after I throw up?" He goes, "Nope, you got not till you throw up." And the guy's like, "Oh no, man, I just feel this projectile vomit." And he's like, here's, "Oh my God."
This is real.
Yeah, it's real. And the guy's like, "It just won't stop."
He just kept puking.
And he just keeps puking and puking and puking.
Jeez, that's kind of dangerous.
And the guy's like, "Do you want a napkin?" And he's like, fuck you.
Yeah.
But it's hilarious.
Did he get the money?
Yeah, he got the money.
Right, good.
But I'm sorry, that was just one of the, to this day, that's one of the funniest videos I think I've ever seen.
This was on what program again?
Oh, this was on it was probably back then, Newgrounds.net.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, internet thing.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Nice.
Newgrounds, or what was some of the other...
E-Bombs World.
E-Bombs World was Newgrounds.
Those are the two that come to mind.
Oh, what was that one? Well, there was Heavy D.
Heavy D? Wasn't he a rapper?
Oh, no, Heavy D was it was a website, and you never knew, back in the, you just never knew what you were going to see there. It could be...
oh God!
Yeah, you just never knew.
Yeah, those were the days where you had to be where you went.
Yeah, you pretty much wore a like wetsuit.
Yeah,
everywhere.
Mouth guard, pretty much on every link. Goggles would be.
Yeah, because you don't want you get some of that on you. It's like the bog of stench.
Nice. Yeah.
What's new with you?
New with me. Let's see. I have gurgly gut today. I'm a little under the weather, so that's new with me.
I've heard his gurgly gut.
Yeah, I've been editing the video.
The videos.
Next bit. Watching some playoff hockey. That's a lot of fun. Hockey.
Some of the people have been talking about hockey. So this is like their playoffs, like they're into season type shit?
Yeah, it's the playoffs, yeah. And they play the first, the second, and the third period. And the guys skate, and they put the puck in the zone.
It sounds boring already.
And they put the puck in the zone. And I'm done with. There's the Minnesota accent.
I thought that was
intentional.
That was your Canadian accent.
Yeah, it was a little French Canadian and a little with the zone. Zone is really Minnesotan. So
I like. We're almost at the end of the third period.
Period.
Fourth down. 5 to go.
We're at
bases loaded.
Halftime. We're at halftime and there's 3 periods. Yeah, I almost said periods.
Periods. Perrier.
Yeah, so I've been doing that. Let's see what else is new with me. Getting a smoker ready for summer. I bought a smoker. I'm getting that gummed up and ready to cook some real meats.
It almost sounds like slavery if you think about it.
It almost sounds like slavery?
Yeah, because you bought a smoker.
I'm confused.
Well,
I don't get the joke.
Bought someone who smokes.
Oh, yeah. I bought a smoker and I'm not letting them leave my basement.
That's hilarious. Yeah. Just think if there's a certain habit you had in life, you became up for sale.
That'd be great. If you smoke, your rights are literally revoked.
You don't get rights.
What's new with you?
Well, the studio's almost done, which is awesome.
It looks good in here, man. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's been a lot of work. We have the bedroom is pretty much almost done, and then the what will be the dressing room is pretty much almost done. The room is painted white with a red tint, as Brenda would say it. Guys call it fucking pink.
It's fucking pink.
It's fucking pink. In fact, it doesn't get any pinker. Well, it could get pinker. Like if we went a Bubblicious Thunder Cow, I think the name of the color is called.
But I'm going to go with a firm no, that there is no color of paint called Bubblicious Thunder Cow.
I'd fucking buy it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, of course you would.
What color is that? Is that pink? No, that's
Bubblicious Thunder Cow.
Bubblicious Thunder Cow, man. Come
Well,
on.
How can you tell? Well, see, it's got the black and white spots, but where white used to be, it's Thunderlicious Pink now.
Yes.
So,
see? Get it? Got it? Good.
Good. Anything else new?
I got
New tech.
I got some new tech. I got the
Look
Machine
it up.
Studio.
Yeah.
A really awesome piece of complex equipment, which is fun to learn
make
stuff.
music.
To make music. It's a really awesome groove box, and among other things. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it.
Learn.
Aside from learn, yes.
Lots to learn about with that.
Yeah, it's
a lot of buttons.
I like complexity. I'm not sure why, because I get tired of thinking all the time. Yet I put things in my path that make me think more.
Yeah.
I think that's my subconscious way of saying there's no getting out of here alive.
Yeah, I get it.
You know, I think
It's like a challenge.
it is like a challenge. It's like my brain, my subconscious knows that I want to learn. I constantly want to learn, and so that said, my subconscious is like, all right, fucker, here's your mouth guard.
Yep.
Wait, what's this?
You could have bought one with 4 pads on it. No, we're going with 16 pads and 4 banks, 8 banks.
Yeah, I could have got the Ableton, and that has like 64. No, 128.
You got to figure out how to use something like this before you get 128.
I don't want 128. I'm happy with 16.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're happy with 16?
That could go so many ways.
Yep, and it sure
but we're
did.
keeping it clean tonight.
Yeah, tonight. Just tonight. This is the clean show.
Mr. Hernandez has checked out.
He's no longer Mr. Hernandez.
He's still Mr. Hernandez. Now he's just a label on the side of a box of dust.
Yeah, that's true. If he got cremated.
Oh, no, I'm sure.
No, Aaron Hernandez was a tight end for the Patriots.
Oh,
who
so much
decided
talent.
to kill
So
a bunch of people.
much talent.
He got a huge contract.
Yeah, for the Ravens.
60-some million bucks.
60-some
No,
million.
with the Patriots.
Patriots.
Yeah.
Well, there's an A in there.
It's all right. You're not much of a football guy. You're a rugby guy.
Rugby, eh?
Rugby, eh? Have a
That's
tussle.
not a football. This is a football.
So he played, had a really good season. $60-some million contract. Kills a dude. Then apparently is in
Allegedly
trial for
killed a dude.
No, he got.
No, I know.
Yeah, allegedly killed a dude.
He
Okay.
still said
I
he
get it.
wasn't guilty, but the whole
The hanging.
telling people that you did it, that kind of
It's funny
negates.
how. Yeah. It's funny how honest a suicide is when it comes to something like this. I mean, he was.
Was there a note?
They don't know yet. He hung himself in his
Cell with a
cell,
sheet,
yeah.
and he rigged the door so they couldn't easily open it.
Yeah, and he was on trial, I think, for another murder.
He got acquitted of that. That was a double murder. He got acquitted,
Gotcha.
but he was still, guilty and sentenced to prison for life.
Yeah, was it life?
Yep,
For the
life
God.
without possibility
Wow.
of parole.
Holy crap! I guess I don't.
So
know
I guess the biggest
details.
unanswered question is why did he wait?
Well, I'm sure he had to get an opportunity to do it.
Well,
right?
I mean,
well,
yeah,
because you're under surveillance, so he'd probably have to sneakily figure
but
out.
I don't think you're always. I don't think every prisoner is always on surveillance. I mean, maybe if you have a suicide watch or digital clock or something.
Digital clock or something.
A suicide watch or a suicide digital clock. Get it? See what I did there? That was
Maybe he had hope that he would get out.
well, the thing that's funny because his lawyer dude
Yeah.
said that.
Well, this is a lawyer.
Yeah, no, the lawyer dude said, I feel bad that this happened. Thanks, that's Captain Obvious.
Yep.
Because I was pretty sure I could get this turned away in appeal. And I'm like, of course you're going to fucking say that now.
Yeah. Otherwise, you don't have a job.
No, he's going to say that because he's dead.
Oh well. Okay. He said that after the death.
Yeah,
oh,
they
okay,
said this
gotcha,
after he
gotcha.
died. It's
Yeah.
like,
that's
you
fucking
just
convenient.
Fucking really?
Yeah.
Go sit on your hands.
Did you see the
Where's the missing Iranian?
missing? I didn't see that. No.
I'm so old. Nobody, none of you fuckers who are watching this either know that reference.
Yeah, most people on
And you should because it's history.
Most people on the internet are younger than you. No, I'm serious.
No, I know. Most people in the fucking
that was
world are
sort of a
younger than
jab, and it was sort of truth. I mean, most people your age don't.
Do you know what I'm talking about when
I
I say where's the missing Iranian?
Let's see if I can take a stab and sound like a fool. Where's the missing Iranian? Who said it?
No, you're not even. No, not who said it. Just whose trial was it?
Fuck, no idea.
Oliver North.
Who the hell's Oliver North?
Oh, my fucking God.
Isn't Oliver North an actor?
Yeah, Peter's brother.
Peter North's brother. No,
The Iran-Contra hearings with the whole arms, CIA, cocaine, drugs, Contras.
That was before my era. I know, it's sad.
Just kill me now,
No,
Bobby.
I'll tell you what.
Use that propane gas.
We learned a lot in school for history, but I do not recall ever learning about that.
Yeah, Oliver North, man. He was like, he basically was in front of the Senate hearing oversight dudes, and I think he took the fifth like a billion times.
I plead the fifth.
And then, it's like, they're like, well, where's the missing Iranian? Where's the missing Iranian? And he's like, I take the fifth.
Wow. And he got out of it?
Yeah, I don't know if he went to prison or not. I don't think.
I guess he's white.
General Oliver North. Or General? Colonel.
Uh-oh.
Colonel, General. He had a rank. He was
a smell?
He was a ranked military guy.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, that's my etch-a-sketch of history.
Wow.
Right there.
Your etch-a-sketch of history. I like that.
But my favorite...
Now he shook it, now it's gone.
My favorite, was it when Reagan had to go to be, what do they call
Tear down that wall.
Your deposition. He had to do a deposition. And they're asking him this and that and this and that and everything. He's like, I don't recall. I don't recall.
My favorite...
I don't recall.
My favorite was not even a president. It was a baseball player, and they were asking him about steroids. And another player outed him. It was Roger Clemens.
Okay.
And another pitcher outed him for using steroids, and they get him on trial, and he goes, no, I think he misremembered. He just kept saying that. He misremembered.
Which makes perfect sense.
Yeah. He got out.
He misremembered.
He misremembered. Yeah.
So would that be misremembered or disremembered? What it should have been?
Oh, I have no idea. He said misremembered. That's when I learned what that word was.
If you misremember, which I don't think that's really an Oxford type Webster's word.
Sweet.
Who did that?
I don't know. So this is an ongoing gag we have here. So
we do this.
No, he gets fucking calls about every 10 minutes.
I'm famous. And I'm a very important person.
He has about 14 different devices that will ring in this room at any given moment. So if we make it through a podcast, like a half-hour podcast, without something ringing,
we should.
Not only did it ring, but it vibrated your phone, which turned the screensaver off behind you.
We should call this the shit show.
It is a fucking shit show. Now I'm getting a call. Who called you?
I don't know.
It's going to have to sit right now. I'm in the middle of this. We'll see.
Yes, it will have to sit.
Yeah.
Well, whatever, man.
Yeah, we'll have to get
What
back
else is new?
What else is new in the world? Shit, I don't know. The U.S. dropped the mother of all bombs on Syria.
On Moab. And Trump wouldn't...
Oh, no, it was Afghanistan, right?
Yeah. And Trump would not say whether he authorized it or not. And when asked about that later... He said, I have given my generals and the army dudes a good area of decision-making prowess things. And
decision-making prowess things.
Things, yeah. And so basically he's saying, well, I didn't tell him to do it, but I just... it was almost like foreshadowing car sound.
Yeah, I know. It was a weird sounding video or audio.
No, the one thing that bothers me about our president, and I'm sorry if you don't like this, listener people, but he doesn't take accountability for stuff unless it's something that's going to make him look good. If it's something that has the portent to make him look bad, then it's not his fault. He won't acknowledge it. He'll ignore any questions, or he'll just say, well, I was in the John.
That's his MO, though. He's been like that his entire life.
I know that, but
he's like a small child.
That's not presidential.
Well,
I'm tired of that fucking term.
Yeah. Come on. I'm sorry, but even the people who wanted him in, give me a break. Nobody thinks he's presidential. Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think? Call us at 555-KAPOT.
555 film. Or Filk.
Filk.
Filk. Yeah.
Okay.
That's from Seinfeld.
Seinfeld. That's how... not Picard. Not Picard. Shatner would say it.
Okay, there we go.
Anyway, sorry. I digressed. Imagine once the Alzheimer's kicks in.
Yeah. Once it kicks in.
Oh, just don't.
Yeah.
He doesn't even know what the fucking missing Iranian is. Not that you do. You should. Go fucking Google Oliver North.
If you want history or any of that booked learning shit, I'm the wrong guy.
I didn't really
Wrong
pay
guy.
attention to it. It was just more of a culture thing. Just it
Gotcha.
happened. I paid more attention to Max Headroom probably or Sam Kinison.
Comedy's more fun.
Sam Kinison
remember
was the
that.
one who brought back the whole missing Iranian thing for me. It was hilarious.
Oh, that's honestly that's what I remember.
That's what?
I remember it now from Sam Kinison. You showed me one of his
Oh yeah.
stand-up routines, and yeah, that was
It's funny because right in the middle of his routine, he's like doing this joke, and then he's like,
Where are the missing Iranians?
he just looks down at this guy. Where's the missing Iranian? Oh
God, he was a raving lunatic sometimes on stage. It was funny.
God, I miss him.
Yeah,
I really, really miss him.
I miss Christopher Hitchens.
Oh,
He's
he
not
was
a
great.
comedian. He
no,
was
he's not a
awesome.
comedian,
Yeah.
but he did some funny ass shit. The way he like
man, he was
the
just an
stance.
asshole.
I mean, he was one thing about Hitchens. He was a fantastic debater.
Yeah, nobody wanted
He
to
could-
debate him. He would just cut you down,
Yeah.
spit you out.
Because I mean, it was one thing to debate someone, but he was excellent at baiting people and getting them in that corner. He was a masturbator.
He was a master debater. Yeah,
And
a
baiter.
masturbator.
And a
That's true.
masturbator.
He's probably used
Two
that
words.
line before.
2 words, not one.
Yeah, he would do all sorts of debates, and then at the end, well, he's more known for debating religious
Right.
people. Like he would debate Christians, and late in his career, he saw the Muslim stuff as the biggest cause that he could fight against, and he was right
Yeah.
because it was a big thing for him to do that because now it's almost scarier to do that.
It is scary because they'll be like, oh, they'll get a whatever the fuck they call it against you. And then-
Jihad.
no, a jihad is like a bigger movement. Is it a fatah? No, I don't. Frittata?
Fatwa.
Fatwa?
I don't know the terms
But
of the religion.
I don't. We're ignorant white guys.
Yeah.
We just don't know these things. But no,
I'm white.
You just don't want to. There's just some groups you just never know because they'll just like hop on a plane and.
Yep. Shit, you could piss off any sect of any religion except Buddhism and Taoism. They don't.
Well, Buddha.
There's no violence there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, but I think throughout history there have been issues of violence, incidences of violence between Buddhist sects,
Oh, I'm sure.
not
Yeah,
sects.
I'm sure.
Buddhist.
Not over
sects.
here though, in the
Sects.
States.
No, because we just have the cool Buddhists here.
Yeah. The progressive Buddhists.
Now Dalai Lama, he's not in China anymore because he got away from there.
I don't know.
But so is he just like a man without a country, or is he in the United States, or does he just walk around talking cool shit?
I didn't
to
know where the
people?
missing Iranians came from. I have no fucking clue on the Dalai Lama.
Did
I
you
thought
see,
he was from India.
Did you see when was it John Oliver went and see the Dalai Lama, or was it what's his name? John Stewart guy, Lord of the Rings guy.
Oh, Colbert.
Colbert.
Yeah.
Is it a Colbert or Oliver? Literally went to visit the Dalai Lama, and it was for one of the shows. It was actually pretty hilarious.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I'd never heard the Dalai Lama talk ever.
What?
And I heard him speak at like little news things, but I'd never heard him just candidly talking to someone.
Yeah.
And the guy's a hoot.
Really?
I mean, yeah, because he's got a huge sense of humor,
Wow.
and so he's going back and forth with either Colbert or Oliver, but he's laughing at him, just basically laughing at him, saying, "You're kind of an idiot," you know?
Yeah.
It's-
What
in
the
a good
hell?
way, in a character
Had fun with
building.
him.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. At least it's good when the leaders of a religious thing don't take themselves too seriously.
Yeah, and one of the things he's
Right.
tripping on right now is, he's got the next Dalai Lama dude to he's got to pass on because that's just the Dalai Lama is just a spirit in a human person. And then before they can give up their ghost, they have to name their successor. And it's usually a child.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's a fucked up psyche thing. As a child growing up, everyone's worshiping you.
Well, yeah, but I mean, China has kind of flown a pretty neat kite here because they said, well, we've discovered that the new Dalai Lama child has been born in a Chinese province, and we have him here. So, Dalai Lama, you're good to die, dude.
Oh, damn.
Basically. And he's like, well, I don't know this. I mean, we haven't... we got to test him. I guess there's tests to tell if he's the right container.
Wow. And the kid has no choice? That sounds about right.
Apparently,
yeah.
I guess. I don't know. I don't know all of the granular details of the
llamas
situation. I don't know the llama details.
You don't know about the llamas?
I know about the Hindu lama.
The Hindu lama?
The Lama Files.
The Lama Files.
Yeah, I know that stuff, but I don't know anything about the Dalai Lama.
How about just the llama, the animal, the mammal?
They spit.
That's it? Well, the Dalai Lama spits too, right?
Not like a llama.
You telling me the Dalai Lama swallows?
I saw what you did there.
Yeah.
No, but your llamas are just like camels. Mm-hmm. They'll spit, and it just looks like they just spit a half gallon of whipped cream on you.
Fuck, that's disgusting.
It's not what you think.
No.
It's not what you think.
Ugh. We need to get a llama.
We should have a llama.
That was supposed to be our guest.
The llama.
Just a random llama.
The Dalai Lama? No, just a llama.
Just a llama. Yeah.
Actually, no, there wouldn't be a ding because it'd be the drip, 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 like that.
That's some fucked up whipped cream spit, man. Wow.
It's like a Peter North video.
There it is. I was thinking the same thing. It's Peter North time. We were talking about this the other day.
Like Peter North with a head cold.
If you don't know who Peter North is, Peter North was a famous porn actor in like late 80s, 90s, I think.
Yep.
And we all heard of him because his calling card is a massive money shot. And Peter North, I've said his name. I had no idea it was funny. His name was funny.
Peter.
It's Peter North. Dick up.
Dick up.
I
know.
I'm 32. I've known about Peter North for a long time.
Well,
and
okay.
I never put two and two together that his name
You want to talk
meant
about missing the
up.
boat.
Yeah.
All right. Nothing to do with dicks, up, Peters, Norths, or porn. But I have a Craftsman routing table downstairs. And I was routing some thresholds this weekend. And I went through the first run through, and it's like there's fucking sawdust everywhere because you take 1/4 inch off of a 30-inch piece of wood. Well,
that's a lot of dust right there.
So I'm like, all right, what do I got to do? I'm like, hey, I've got a shop vac. Maybe it'll fit in that hole. And so I grab my shop vac, and I take the hose, fits right in the exhaust hose of the routing table. And then I noticed, because I'm smart, I know where the missing Iranian is. The vacuum is also Craftsman. So Sears made it so you could use it for their tools. I've also got a Craftsman 12-inch miter. Fits there too. Sears, saw what you did.
Craftsman, good work.
You shouldn't have closed. You should have rode that. You should have advertised that. Then you'd still be open. People would have jobs. And you wouldn't be a loser.
We're getting a sports store, Shields. So those same people can go in there and have jobs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or they could go work in clean coal, huh? Yeah. We brought that back because that's smart.
Since I came into the office,
I
got 700,000 new jobs.
I got an oxymoron for you. Clean coal. It's like jumbo shrimp and Smart John.
Smart John. Jumbo shrimp, though, that's an oxymoron.
Yeah.
But the real big shrimp, they're not called shrimp, they call them prawns.
Fucking prawns. Here it comes. Just do it. Just get it out of your system.
Oh, I didn't even think of the plebs until
plebs.
You said that. You fucking plebs.
Yeah.
By the way, as parents, if you're listening to this with your children and they're, say, under 12,
you're a bad parent.
You're a bad parent because we say things like clitoris and vagina and birth canal and colon.
Peter North money shot.
Peter North money shot.
Sphincter.
Jesus Christ.
And Jesus Christ Superstar.
We're
yeah.
we got some bits coming out here sometime in the next few months.
In the next few months.
Well, no, it might have something to do with the JC.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, we're in talks with.
We're in talks with Jesus.
We're in talks with Jesus right now.
But,
we're negotiating.
Yeah.
But he's open to negotiation. You know.
Yeah.
No handshakes though. Still sore.
I see what you did there. Wow.
Wow. Yeah, that was bad.
Well, he is holy.
What is That's funny.
Thank you.
What else? What else we got? What have we been working on? What have we been doing? We're working on. We're editing up one of the latest bits. Hopefully, have that out by this time next week.
Yeah, I think so. I don't think there's a problem with that.
I think it can happen.
Yeah.
Confidence is high.
Yeah, it's teaching you some cool things you can do in the kitchen.
Yes, kitchen hacks 101.
So it's got some good info in there. Absolutely.
Yep. Great stuff. All kinds of habits, for cooking for one, cooking for many.
Yep, exactly.
Whatever floats your boat.
Yeah, well, we'll see what happens with it. I mean, I think people will learn
There's some good stuff in there too. We
yeah.
Well, we talk about a lot of things.
Hey, how about some new stuff that happened this week? Star Wars, the new trailer came out.
The new trailer for
The Last
Star
Jedi
Wars is out.
It's like a teaser trailer. So there's some.
Well, there was a teaser, and then there was a full on.
A full on. Yeah.
Now, see, this is why you shouldn't have kids watching, because of him.
Yeah, it's me.
It's him. He's a bad guy.
All right, so that
It looks
Star
good,
Wars
though.
trailer looked pretty cool.
Yeah.
A lot of mystery there. We'll see what happens.
I like how Hamill just says, "Fuck it, I'm not getting a haircut. I'm not shaving. Fuck it, I'm a Last Jedi bitch."
But the trailer makes it look like they're making The Empire Strikes Back, which can be a bad idea because they've already made A New Hope.
I have to ask a question.
Yes, sir.
So, you got all these people milling about on these little desert worlds. Like the first one looked like they were back. Were they on Tatooine? No.
I don't think they were on Tatooine. It was a different planet. I think it
Yeah.
was called Jess or something like that. Jessa.
Yeah, but still,
Jebba.
big desert
Jeddah. Yeah.
planet, right?
Yeah.
You got all these people running around the desert. I can't help but think that there's a lot of fucking BO going on there.
It's probably a smelly planet. Sure.
Yeah, it's a smelly planet because
Yeah.
it doesn't look like they had. I mean, even it didn't look like there was any showers or like
Yeah.
porta potties. No, nobody. It's like Star Trek. Nobody poops in Star Wars.
They just pee random spots.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and so the place has just got a fucking reek.
Well, the Enterprise had to have some shitters, right? But
Yeah,
they never showed them using the
never
restroom.
Showed them.
Mind blown.
Now in First Contact, they did reference because what's his name? Who? Oh shit! What was his name in First Contact? The guy who creates warp drive.
Oh,
The Borg were there to get him and eat him and
yeah,
kill
I
him
don't
and
remember.
stuff.
So yeah, okay. That
Yeah, but
doctor.
at one point, what's his name? Is it Geordi? Is talking to I think Geordi's talking to him, and they're he's like trying to to soak up information, and he keeps following him around. The guy's like, "Do you mind if I go over here for a minute?" Geordi's like, "Yeah, well, why? Why? I gotta pee. You guys do pee in the future, don't you?" It's just Geordi didn't say anything. It was perfect. It was
I
like
didn't
awesome.
even notice that because there was no bathroom scenes in any of them. That's
None of
crazy. Wow. I'm surprised.
Doctor Who ever poop?
I've never seen Doctor Who.
Neither have I, but
I'm
bet
sure he
you
pooped, and he'd have to, right? He's in a phone booth all the time, right? It's the only thing I know. I see phone booth stickers on cars that say Doctor Who.
yeah, it's well, no, that's not a phone booth. It's a something else.
It's a something.
TARDIS.
It's a
the
TARDIS.
TARDIS.
Yeah, I started listening to Dune.
You did?
I did. That's where I was bringing up stuff before we... He's been trying to get me to
right,
listen
that's
to
right.
Dune,
But I didn't put it together when
Yeah.
you brought up the Bene Gesserit.
the Bene Gesserit. So I just started. It's really good, actually.
Yeah.
I like how he doesn't go into grave fucking detail like Tolkien.
he doesn't go into
he blitzes you with a bunch of shit.
yeah, he doesn't go into grave detail, but he will go into as he'll talk about the bloody Butlerian Jihad. The all these different things that happen, but he tells it as if you know what the fuck he's talking about.
Yeah.
Which I like that.
Yeah, me
because
too, because it's mystery. I have no idea what the fuck he's talking
And
about.
it makes it very conversational almost, even though
Yeah.
listening to it. How far into it are you?
Let's see, the what's his name, Paul.
Paul?
Just
Atreides?
he had to do the
Oh, yeah, put his hand in the box.
and she gave him, I forget what that thing's called. It had some
The Gum
weird name,
Jabbar.
the Gum Jabbar. So he went through that trial. He's just now getting done with the combat I remember from the movie, too, where he was fighting Patrick Stewart, but in this case, he was fighting with the guy getting him ready.
Gurney Halleck.
And they are just now heading to Dune, or
Arrakis.
So, and the plot to kill him is already in place.
With Baron Vladimir Harkonnen.
Mm-hmm. And
the Emperor.
Really good. The Emperor, yeah.
Yes.
So I'm still trying to put together all the races and their names and...
Oh, like Tlilaxu and the Mentats.
Yeah, the Mentats. They're a few Mentat
No relation
assassins.
to Mentos.
The Fresh Maker. Mentats, the Fresh Maker.
What are
the creatures that almost look like the Borg, where in the movie they wheeled in that...
those are the Navigators.
The Navigators.
Yeah, they fold space. Okay. They're space folding dudes.
Okay, there we go.
And then, because as a matter of fact, the Spacing Guild was formed in the book I just finished, which was Mentats of Dune. Fantastic book, by the way. Great series. Hey, was I right about some of the philosophies?
I haven't gotten too far into many of them, but it's I like the way he writes. I could see why people liked it.
Yeah, and like the Litany of Fear. It's just fucking epic.
Yep. It's...
No, there's some life-changing shit in that series.
The dialogue between him and the witch was pretty good.
Yeah.
I'll call her the witch, whatever, the mother or whatever.
Mother Hellenis Gaius Moham.
Jesus Christ. Nerd alert. Nerd alert.
Hey, if, what's his name? Jon Stewart's guy.
Stephen Colbert.
If Colbert can
Alzheimer's
be
is
like that
in.
with Lord of the Rings, and Tolkien shit, I can do that with Herbert.
Yeah. They consulted Colbert when they made
Isn't that crazy?
The Hobbit movies.
I know.
That's insane because he has all this knowledge.
I know.
It's ridiculous.
There's another book I want to read by Dead Herbert but it's kind of like a compendium of Dune that has a lot of the information. But I'm glad you're liking it.
Yeah, it's good.
It's just like I said, there are things that happen in there, and as you get deeper into the series. And it's a worthy series. It's not like your typical pulpy series.
Yeah.
It's
definitely sci-fi. I mean, if you're not into a bunch of made-up shit, you're not going to like this, most likely.
It is, yes.
Because he blasts you with about 40,000 fucking names.
But, you can look at it as...
No way you're going to retain that.
Sci-fi? What do you mean?
Well, yeah. How many times have you listened to the book or watched the movies or thought about Dune?
Oh, read. Actually, I read the first 6 books.
Yeah.
I read them. I'm sorry, I read the first 3. Listen to the other 3.
So you're in this, you're invested. I'm a newcomer.
Yeah.
So when they give me 45 names, like the Harkonnens and whatever this shit is, I know what they're talking about.
All you really need to remember are the Carrinos, the Harkonnens, and the
Paul's
the Atreides.
People. Yeah, the Atreides.
You just have to remember those 3 houses.
Okay. Well, what about the different schools? The Bene
Gesserit. Well,
Gesserit, and then the other school.
The Bene Gesserit are there.
Yeah.
And while they're very prominent in the story and the telling, but the 3 you need to remember are Carino, as in the Emperor, Atreides,
as in Paul,
and then the Harkonnens, as in
Harkonnens.
Baron Vladimir Harkonnen.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, well, we'll see where it takes me. I'm just listening to it to and from work and to and from here, and we'll see.
Yeah, it's great. The only thing I don't like about the audiobook is they do this little thing where they do these little bonus master things when they'll come in and other characters will sometimes talk for the character. It's like, and at one point, Baron Vladimir Harkonnen just sounds like, just a dude. But then they'll get into these bonus parts, and suddenly he sounds like what was his name from the Green Mile, the dude who got electrocuted?
Yeah, that's what he sounds like to me right now. Yeah, he's dead now. Michael Clark Duncan.
Yeah, he sounds like Michael Clark
Duncan.
Real
low voice, yeah.
But there's some really cool. I'm glad you're liking it. Anyway, that's enough about that.
Oh, what the other book you were telling me? The guy who wrote Damon. You're getting into that one now.
Just started listening to that today.
What's it called? And the author?
New book.
Book by
Daniel Suarez.
By Daniel Suarez. New book. Got it. That's all right.
No, I can tell you what it's called because I have.
He has an iPad
technology. I've just started down because I literally just finished Mentats of Doom today. Mentats of Doom.
I heard Damon was really good by this guy.
Damon and Freedom.
Freedom.
Freedom is the sequel to Damon.
Okay, got it.
It's. Do you know anything about it?
Yeah, yeah. It's
Basically, this really rich guy dies who like
he
owns
made the
internet.
game, right?
He made this
Yeah,
game, which
yeah.
is kind of the internet. And then basically when he dies, his daemon kind of goes live and starts fucking shit up, and whoever can figure everything out gets this guy's money.
It's kind of like Ready Player One, but darker. It sounds like.
Yeah, Ready Player One. They're making
That was cool.
Is that being made at this point? I know the rights were bought.
Ready Player One, I thought was being directed by Spielberg, which is strange. How the fuck are they going to make that a movie? It'd have to be animated.
You know what?
It'd have to be animated.
You could. I think Spielberg.
And the amount of money?
Of anybody else who could direct that,
Yeah.
I think Spielberg would do the best job.
But imagine all the rights
aside
they'd
from
have
Del
to
Toro.
pay. Yeah. But they'd have to pay so much money. There's so many different games in there that they
Yeah.
have to
Well,
pay.
Dungeons and Dragons, Zork.
Zork, all of the
Joust.
Atari games. They have Midway games in there. They'd be paying a ton of different companies.
Yeah, but at this
that
point, what's a few bucks between friends?
Are they friends?
Sure. I'm going with their friends.
What's the name of that book? Have you found it yet?
I'm still trying to fucking type.
He's still trying to fucking
Just fill
type.
the air.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Okay,
That's all we had.
that's it.
Tech thriller author
Tech
Change Agent.
Change agent.
In
Okay.
2045, Interpol's Genetic Crime Division grapples with a new type of crime, illicit genetic editing, and it isn't long before the fight gets personal.
All right, so we're gonna want a full-on report.
Yep.
Over the weeks we're doing this
Listening
podcast.
To it now. It's actually really good.
Cool. All right. Well, I think we're well over our time limit.
Are we?
We are. We are well over it. We're probably about 35, 36 minutes.
Probably going to have to kneel on some pencils. Ow, my perineum!
Thank you for listening. I'm going to get him a towel and some Band-Aids.
Tonight's show is brought to you by...
No, it's your turn. I did it last time. Tonight's show's brought to you by...
Ludwig's Nightcaps.
What the fuck's a Ludwig Nightcap?
Well, Ludwig down the street sells these...
The drum company?
His mom knits nightcaps. They're like $5 a piece. Okay, goodbye.